9/11, an Atlanta ministry that's been around for years says it helps the homeless, but over the past few months, this nonprofit has been plagued with complaints. Participants have to pay with the little money they have to be part of a program that promises to find homes for the needy. But the Fox 5 I-Team's data file says too many complain that the housing never comes.
It's sad. It's a cold time of year. It's a terrible thing. And in the last 24 hours, we've learned even more. We have learned that the state is now investigating this group. They won't offer up any details, but we can tell you what our investigation has uncovered. In the last year, calls and emails have really been coming into Fox 5 about a group called Jars of Clay and its Home in 30 program. And we have found in case after case people telling us that 30 days later, they're still homeless.
And in less than 30 days, we can rebuild your entire lives.
That's the Home in 30 seminar message. We can get you into a permanent place to live. And listen to this, quickly, too.
98% of our clients get approved for their new apartment within 10 days or less.
And when you're homeless, like much of this audience, that sounds like a lifesaver. The program is part of Jars of Clay, a Southwest Atlanta Christian ministry. And it's where Algerita Weems turned about a year ago after becoming homeless.
There was smoke, and then the house caught completely on fire. It damaged everything. And
You lost everything?
my family lost everything.
She paid the required $25 and sat in this same room where the I-Team listened in with hidden cameras to the Home in 30 seminar.
We introduce you to FEMA, HUD, local and private organizations, and the United Way.
When it was over, Ms. Weems, desperate to get her children into a stable environment, says she got this housing referral letter from Jars of Clay. She says she thought she was set up with funding, as the letter says, to cover the expense of her move-in cost. Property manager William Berry read it too.
You got to paint over that.
He let Ms. Weems' family move into this home.
I already got the wax seal and everything.
He says after he was assured through Jars of Clay that her rent would be paid.
They guaranteed us 12 months of rent.
Well, they offered emergency financial assistance to avoid homelessness. And you never got any money from them?
No.
Not a dime.
No.
The Fox 5 I-Team also paid $25 to attend the Jars of Clay seminar. Listen to what this Jars of Clay employee told us about government help.
When you tell the department, oh, you're going to be guaranteed money to get in, and we're going to help that person make sure that they stay in their place, don't really get safe.
Jars of Clay Executive Director Anita Favors wouldn't talk to us on camera. We asked her in an email what she knows about the Governor's Office of Consumer Protection's open investigation into her agency, but the email bounced back. Our phone call was not returned. Ms. Favors did tell us in an earlier conversation that Jars of Clay doesn't cut checks. What it does is connect you with organizations that will.
So Jars of Clay doesn't pay bills, nor do we make appointments for our clients. But we will navigate you to agencies and help you get those appointments. We'll also line you up with funding sources so that you never become homeless again.
Mr. Berry says Jars of Clay promised the money was lined up and ready to go.
I spoke with them on the phone, I guess her case manager, and also spoke with the owner as well.
So we let Ms. Weems' family move in. Then he had to kick them out.
I have not received not one single dime.
So you had to evict her.
Yes, I did. After 6 months, after the bill had accumulated up to $5,400.
Across town here at the nonprofit Fulton Atlanta Community Action Authority, they are also really upset with Jars of Clay. You see, the authority is one of the groups that Jars of Clay says will provide funding. Well, the director says it was just last August that a large group of women walked in here expecting help.
They came with the expectation that they would be served. They would be actually housed.
It was a done deal.
Yes.
And for how long?
Housed for up to a year.
But there was no program, no housing. Ms. Beckles-Thomas said they do help low-income people, and it's a free service. But Jars of Clay promised more than her organization could ever deliver.
And many of them started crying because they said this was their last chance to get housing.
Now, Ms. Beckles-Thomas says her group really did used to have an official relationship with Jars of Clay, and that was years ago, but it ended, she says, over difficulty in getting the proper documentation to back up the money that Jars of Clay was spending. United Way tells dropped Jars of Clay as a partner. And another nonprofit, Midtown Assistance Center, they tell us the same thing. They have asked Jars of Clay to take them off of their referral list.
Interesting. A point in the story, the $25 that was paid, what was that for?
It was apparently for a background check. That's what we were told through the GBI. So we called the GBI and we were told they don't see where they've run any background checks on behalf of Jars of Clay or one for Ms. Weems for that matter. And a lot of the information that they are offering up you can get through 211, which is the United Way's free system.
Service. Wow, interesting. All right, Dana, thank you so much for that information. 9:16 is your time.